This is a death bloom, grown atop the Fae's burial ground. Mix it with plain iron filings, and it instantly annihilates a Fae's very essence. The queen had hatched a devastating plot. Under the guise of the princess's wedding, she'd lured every Fae from the enchanted forest to this place. Then she ordered her servants to trigger a mechanism and red, toxic cannonballs rained down. In an instant, any Fae touched by those balls reverted to their true form. The enchanted forest's border guardians, determined to protect the others, threw themselves in front of the cannonballs, only to be turned into trees. But even that couldn't stop the crisis. In a desperate last move, the Smurf timed his chance, darting into the cannon's barrel. He chose to sacrifice himself, plugging the opening to block the death bloom dust from escaping. The Dark Fae, though, had no idea the queen possessed such a weapon. They'd mustered their entire clan's strength to come and fight to the death. Faced with the dark, swarming horde, the queen didn't flinch. She immediately ordered her men to hurl red bombs. The death bloom dust exploded in the air, swallowing one Dark Fae angel after another. Watching this, the princess knew she couldn't just sit idle. She tore her gown to make a rope, clung to the bedsheets hanging below her window, and leaped down. She rushed to the prince's chambers and told him the queen's plot. When the prince saw the scar on her finger, the exact same one his father had, he believed her instantly. Furious, the prince stormed up to the tower and demanded his mother stop the attack. But the queen refused to believe humans and Fae could ever coexist in peace. She gave an order, and her guards moved to drag the prince away by force. Thinking fast, the prince grabbed the hanging flag and escaped to safety. Meanwhile, Aurora and the Raven were captured by the castle's soldiers. One soldier pressed his weight down on the Raven to pin him down, but just as the Raven was about to pass out, he suddenly transformed into a massive, ferocious bear and took the soldier down. At long last, Maleficent, who'd been missing for so long, appeared. Connell transferred all his will and power to her, multiplying her strength several times over. Maleficent destroyed each cannon on the viewing platform one by one, helping the Dark Fae launch a counterattack against the humans. The Raven, still in bear form, smashed through the locked gates, freeing the Fae trapped inside the church. Maleficent tracked down the queen, ready to punish the mastermind behind it all, but Aurora chased after her, begging her to stop.
Sorry I doubted you, but this isn't you. There's another way. I know you.
You do not.
Yes, I do. You're my mother.
As they spoke, the queen, lurking nearby, suddenly shot an arrow. Maleficent threw herself in front of Aurora, taking the arrow for her. The queen smirked and told Aurora she'd also spread the lie that Maleficent was an evil witch, all to stir up fear among the common folk and use it to destroy the Moors. Enraged, Aurora tried to fight back, but soldiers moved to drag her away by force. Just as the queen thought she'd won, the 3 tears Aurora had shed brought Maleficent back from her ashes. She was reborn, transforming into a black phoenix. Desperate to save herself, the queen shoved Aurora off the castle wall and fled. The phoenix dove down, catching Aurora in the blink of an eye. They crashed hard to the ground, but Maleficent held Aurora tightly in her arms, making sure her daughter didn't suffer a single scratch. The giant phoenix then transformed back into Maleficent, reuniting with her daughter Aurora. The elder Fae, finally coming to his senses, freed the trapped Fae and brought Maleficent the cursed spinning wheel spindle. Maleficent burned the spindle with a fierce flame, breaking the curse, and the king woke up from his long slumber. With Maleficent's magic, the treacherous queen was turned into a goat. The war between humans and the Dark Fae ended right then and there. In front of all the people in Fae, Aurora and Prince Philip held a grand wedding. From that day on, the Enchanted Forest and the Kingdom of Ulstead lived in peace, with no more conflict.